but the time will come when he will find that judgment will pay.
Do you have any idea how much time and effort has gone into making my business what it is today? One of the largest car rental chains in the country? No, of course you don't. Oh, you would never have dragged my manager, Mr. Turner, in here and smeared the name of my company all over your police records.
Turner has been released. The questioning was purely routine.
Routine? How I liked it. This little fiasco is going to cost me an awful lot of money. To say nothing of the headaches I can expect from the Interstate Commerce Commission.
So tell me, Mr. Wardman, exactly what is it you expect?
Protection, Lieutenant. Protection. It's up to you to keep these hopped-up little toughs from using my cars. And if anything else like this happens, I assure you I will turn the matter over to my legal staff. Good day, Lieutenant.
All about. Say, before you say anything, it better not have anything to do with the Nelson case.
I'm afraid this has to do with the Nelson case, Lieutenant.
Oh, no. I'm up to here on that.
Look, I've checked the boy's record. He's kept his nose clean since he left the reformatory.
Well, tell me, Counselor, exactly how much checking did you do? Do you know the rap that Nelson went to reform school on was accessory to murder? He was gunning the getaway car while his junkie brother shot a druggist to death for a handful of pennies.
Now, Lieutenant.
Dope is one of the filthiest, rottenest things I have to deal with in my job. If I had my way, I'd send him and every peddler and pusher up for life.
I would like a pass to see him, Lieutenant.
All right. But you can make a deal with him for me. The only deal. Either he spills on the ones up top in the racket. Names, dates, drop routes, and everything. Or I'll personally see the books thrown at him. Charlie? We're a step ahead of you, Counselor. Ran an FBI check on Turner.
What'd you turn up?
Extortion. 15 years ago, he did 6 months.
Extortion. That changes everything. That means...
Oh, now, wait a minute, Herb. The fact that a man's got a 15-year-old conviction on his record doesn't really prove anything. You ought to know that better than anybody else.
Look, if Turner's a convicted extortionist, that could...
Excuse me, Herb.
There's a great possibility...
Excuse me, please. Hello? Yes, speaking. Thank you. Narcotics squad, Herb. Got a tip from an informer that just about washes your client's case down the drain. You want to come along?
Checked with the man you had tailing her, Lieutenant. She couldn't have passed this stuff. She was only out to the market for a few minutes.
You check that chandelier?
You're making a case on the basis of an informer?
Counselor, I don't make the ground rules. The killers do that.
Lieutenant! Here it is.
Heroin.
Mr. Maris, I swear I don't know how it got there. Honestly, I didn't lie to you. Please. I give you my solid word of honor. I don't know how it got there.
Last Tuesday's paper, the day before we picked up Nelson. Counselor, it looks like this just about wraps up the case on your client.
That Turner?
Yeah.
Is he dead?
Yeah, that's why I called you.
An accident?
Well, it was supposed to look that way. That's why I had the medical examiner check him over before we pulled him out. He was hit over the head, dragged under the car, then somebody released the air in the hoist.
When did this happen?
According to the medical examiner, about an hour ago.
I was talking to him on the phone an hour ago.
Talking to him about what?
I was going to subpoena him for a deposition today.
Somebody panicked.
Which means that somebody higher up was worried that Turner was going to crack.
Considering the state of Turner's health right now, I'd say you were right.
Wardman. Turner was the only link to him. It's got to be Wardman.
Maybe you're right about Wardman being the top man. But Turner's dead. How can we prove it?
If he didn't do it himself, he ordered it done.
I'm going to run a 24-hour check on Wardman and see what we come up with.
He's smart enough to have himself covered all the way on this charge.
I'm afraid you're right.
The only way to pin it on him is to catch him with the narcotics.
Sure. But how?
Well, he wouldn't take a chance on having it here. He's smart. He probably doesn't trust anybody. He'd have it close by where he could get his hands on it.
Boardman's the kind of a guy to think that way. His car.
Yeah, too easy to search.
Maybe his apartment.
That's it. I'm willing to bet it's the apartment.
Wait a minute, Herb. I can't get a search warrant, and you're willing to make a bet?
Wardman doesn't know anything about Turner's dying yet, does he?
Just a minute, Herb.
Please, Lieutenant, I want you to do two things for me, unofficially, without breaking any regulations. Clamp down tight on the news of Turner's dying. Pull up in front of Wardman's apartment in exactly an hour. And if you want me, I'll be up there.
Anything else?
Yes, one other thing.
Get this scum out of here. Herb, you all right?
I'll be all right in an hour. Well, you got your evidence. What are you so unhappy about?
Oh, I'm thinking about tomorrow.
What about it?
There are 60 tenants in this building. They're all going to be phoning in complaints. Because you asked me to have their water turned off.
I'll see that you get a good lawyer.